Hi, everybody. It's day 28 of the 31 Days of Horror with me and Mac. Today's theme, family horror. Now, personally, I think family is horrifying, but that's a separate point. So, for this one, I just had to choose something that if I was babysitting my niece and nephew, I would be perfectly fine throwing this on, and I don't think anybody would have a problem with it. So, I mean, there are plenty of age-appropriate or family-friendly horror films, PG-13 if you want, or even PG horror films out there. But the one I have to go to, and you can argue with me if this is horror or not, it's perfectly fine, but family horror, it's difficult to go to horrifying. Yeah. I chose The Addams Family.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
1991, the best casting almost of any film of all time.
Yep.
Every single actor is the one human being best suited to be that role at that moment in time. I swear to you, perfection.
Yes.
It's a movie. If it's a movie when people go, "Oh, they're not well-written horror films or well-written even family films," I'm just going like, "This movie's amazing. It's perfect." Like this, I would like you to explain to me why this isn't a perfect 10 out of 10 or a 5 out of 5 or whatever you think. Like, why is this movie not perfect? Explain to me what's wrong with this movie, because it doesn't exist. This movie is perfect, start to finish.
Yes. Oh, yeah, absolutely. God, I miss Raul Julia.
Everybody's Christopher Lloyd. Like, I remember telling somebody's like, what's your favorite Christopher Lloyd role? Because they're expecting Back to the Future or something. I'm like, no, it's Addams Family by far.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he's not in that. I'm like,
he's Fester!
But that's the thing. But that's the thing. He's so good, people don't immediately recognize him. So, I even like the sequel. It's nowhere near as good. But, like, I watch The Addams Family, like, once a year. I love that movie. It's fantastic.
Yep.
What do you got?
I also picked a film that features Angelica Houston. I went with The Witches.
Oh, that movie's terrifying as a kid.
Terrifying, just the fact that it's got this whole idea that there's a whole network of witches that they're organized. Yeah, I could have, And Jim Henson's special effects in this movie are so good.
Absolutely.
So good.
Also, one of the best animal effect teams. I don't want to think about how many mice they went through on that film set, but
I don't think it's Milo and Otis bad.
No, well, nothing. Please don't. Please never. There was a dark stain on my childhood because I loved that movie growing up. And when I found out about that, man, was that a bad day.
But no, Angelica Houston just owns the screen.
Oh, no, she commands that screen. Yes. Absolutely.
And also, for you Mr. Bean fans out there, this is a great Rowan Atkinson performance as well.
Absolutely.
Yep.
If you've never seen The Witches, just know this, you are gonna have nightmares. That is so... the scene where they all disrobe. They get comfortable. Takes the mask off. The most terrifying. I remember watching movies like Godzilla and which I know a lot of people don't think are terrifying, but the original was very terrifying. Like old school horror. I was watching Italian grindhouse, serial killer stuff as a child, and I was terrified of the witches. So,
it's great stuff.
Yeah,
and. Good it's safe for the kids.
It weirdly is.
Yes.
I know I was traumatized by it, but seriously, I'm pretty sure it's rated G. You know, if you could deal with a little arguably body horror and the fact that witches look like witches, it's good.
And just skip the remake with Anne Hathaway. You don't even need to bother with it.
Yeah. I mean, I do. I just didn't even watch it.
Yeah.
And I love Anne Hathaway, but still.
But
she's not Angelica Houston.
No, and they made her look like Baraka from Mortal Kombat. So
that is, like I said, that movie has several problems. I don't care about it.
But no, the Witches and the Addams Family, just fun, good stuff all around.
Good stuff.
All right, day 29 tomorrow. We're going with one of the iconic monsters, Frankenstein's monster.
So many options.
Yes,
so many options.
All right, so until then, this is Mackenzie Lambert.
John Cleveland.
See you tomorrow, folks.
Bye.